flames turns the page with a voice like fire and a heart so free. Walking through the channels, it's a sight to see. Singing, hosting, bringing the vibe. Every word they drop electrifies the tribe. On YouTube and X, they leave their mark. A rising star, igniting the spark. Toasting must be burning bright. Rocking the world in the dead of night. Voice of thunder, heart of gold. A legend in the making, bold
We're trying to get to $100, guys, and we can do a
live streams to collapse, they're in the mix, turning conversations into magic tricks. A spark of joy, a creative flair. Toasties out here spreading everywhere. With the mic in hand, they're owning the scene. Riding the rhythm of this rockin' dream. From Harlow to the chat, the passion flies. Bringing people together under endless skies. Toasting musty,
shimmy, 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 shimmy,
the world in the dead of night. Voice of thunder, heart of gold.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Old and old.
Who the fuck made that profile?
With a mic in hand, they're owning the scene. Riding the rhythm of this rockin' dream. From rumble to the chat, the passion flies. Bringing people together under endless skies.
It is the lifter!
Toasting musty, burning bright. Rocking the world in the dead of night. Voice of thunder, heart of gold. A legend in the making, bold and old.
Yes! Hi, Alyssa, you dumb cunt.
The lights ignite to Toasties live tonight.
Chats on fire, the emotes fly. Sparks in the lens and glitter in the sky. She hits that cue and the music booms. A blaze of color lights up the room. Hype so hot it melts the air. Laughs and chaos everywhere. Every tear a brand new show. Turn up the volume, watch it blow. Explosion. It's Toasties Shiggly time. Feel the heat, the wild emotion. Lights of flashing hearts collide. We're riding the flame, can't hide the vibe. Explosion. It's Toasties Shiggly time. Turn it up, pure devotion. Fire in the chat, let the good times roll. It's a blaze of fun and a rockin' soul show.
Alerts are ringing, the crowd goes loud. She owns the stage, commands the crowd. Every move electric charm, setting off sirens, raising alarms.
No scripts, no shame, just streaming art. A little mischief, lot of heart. It's laughter, flare, and streaming flame. When Toasty drops, it's never time. Turn down the lights, here comes the glow. That countdown's ticking, ready to blow. 5, 4, 3, feel the tension climb. She strikes the pose, it's fire time. played. Laughs echo through the digital sky.
Prepare to warm yourself up to some entertainment. Get lubricated, as it were. As this is about to blow your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the Gooner Squad, hosted by the Toasty with the Mosty.
Yay! Hi, guys. Hi, chat. Look, we got John. Got John here.
Yeah.
And
More importantly,
mhm,
we have a special guest.
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
All right, say hi to Mike, you guys. Mike
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
how you guys doing? Thanks for having
Awesome as always. How are
Thanks
you
for
doing this evening?
joining.
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. You are such a brave little toaster. I love it.
Oh yeah, I could get very spicy.
I've been waiting to say that.
Indeed.
I could get very spicy. So much so that YouTube hates me, and I've been demonetized twice, and God knows how many strikes they have given me as well. And
Yeah,
I've
they're
been,
ass.
The
yeah.
exploitation ghetto is what we affectionately call it around here.
In the
At least I do.
ghetto, on the cold and gray Chicago moon, another little baby child is born in the ghetto, and then mama cries, 'cause it's one thing that she don't need, it's another little hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto,
Yes, I was so busy. Setting everything up. I forgot to put my sunglasses on. So rare moment
shit, I
people actually
forgot
get to
to-
see my eyes, but that's all right. It's all right. I'm all ready to go now. But yeah, how's everything over on in your section of the internet? These days. What's been going on with you?
Oh God, nothing much. I'm so annoyed by basically everyone that I just kind of like avoid Twitter. All these people, like everybody's insufferable right now. That's my politics. Or I hate everyone. I believe
Yeah.
in equality. I hate everybody equally,
Mhm.
and everybody is particularly insufferable nowadays. So I've
It
just been
does
like
seem that way.
hiding.
Yes. I keep reiterating that TDS comes in two flavors. There's people that
Yes.
think that Trump has done everything wrong that has ever been wronged in the world. And then there's people who just say, "Oh no, he's the mouthpiece to God," and how dare you, impugn him in any way? And why aren't you loyal to Trump? It's like, well,
Oh,
last
I hate
checked.
that so much. I
Yeah,
hate
last-
that argument. And I say
Right,
this
last-
as like a diehard Trump supporter, but like when people start talking about that, like you should not have loyalty to any politicians. Like
Right. Last I checked, Constitution's what people are supposed to be loyal to, and the people that are doing that in offices of public service are supposed to carry out being loyal to the will of the people.
for
but,
sure.
that only goes so far with certain people. So yeah, I think I'm firmly right there myself as well, where I do the stuff on the streams and I post show links. But yeah, for a general rule, I've just given up on.
Yeah, I
involving
kind of have
myself
to.
in the extra.
I was thinking about this today. It's the ironic thing is like I sort of fell into doing all this. I never sought out to, but years ago I like just started speaking up about things I was observing and my views and stuff. And I did that because I've this weird personality flaw where I'm like incapable of being fake and I'm incapable of keeping my mouth shut.
Right.
And the ironic thing is that nowadays to really be any sort of person of note, you have to be fake. Everyone is faker than ever. Everything you go on Twitter, it is so fake and so gay. It's
Yep.
like half of them are just AI generated tweets asking, "Do you agree with this? How does that make you feel?" And people shifting political ideologies faster than they change their damn underwear. So
Right.
I can't take the fakeness and the gayness.
Yeah, yeah. I just want people to have a certain set of principles and values that are their guiding light that they use to, navigate them through situations. Not, things like their pride and their empty virtue signaling that can
Yeah.
turn on a dime based on who the person might be. Because at that point in time, it's like, are you really any better or worse than your opposition, or are you just different?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah.
I feel
I too though didn't really ever plan on being in a streaming position. I created a Discord like a year and a half ago, maybe a little more than that, for content creators. Just try to help collaboration, have something that wasn't being shadow banned the way that they were doing at the exploitation ghetto and all that kind of stuff. And I just kind of fell into this by one of the people that was there needed to have like a fill-in guest within 10 minutes of the show starting, and then that just kind of led to me coming back the next week, then the next week, and then
Nice.
I was like a panelist, and then that turned into something else, and then Toasty and I started doing this stuff together in January of last year.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
yeah, and
Yeah.
now here we are a year plus later, and it. I think we got a nice little studio space that we built between the two
You
of
do.
us.
This is so much nicer than mine.
Yeah, yeah. Toasty and I, we're a pretty good creative force together because
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Like she's
Yeah,
got
I was
a good
like,
eye
this
for
guy
these
talks
things.
a lot, but I need this guy on my panel with me because I feel like people think I don't talk enough, and so I kind of need people to like, in order for me to speak more, because I feel a little awkward just speaking to the chat,
Yeah.
by myself,
Same.
and so it's always nice to have people on here with me.
Yeah,
So
and people think I talk way too much. So, like, Toasty and I make a good sandwich. She is obviously, the jelly, and I'm just the peanut butter.
Is that why you're
we-
named
we pair-
Toasty?
okay, so long story is
Oh
that
boy.
so I used I used to be a mod for a couple of people on YouTube, and my username was Toast Malone because I didn't show my face. My profile picture was literally a toast with Post Malone's face on it. So whatever. And then I had gotten an invite to be on a panel, and I was like, sure, okay, cool, whatever. And I was like, well, I can't. I'm gonna have to change my name or something. So I was like, Toasty. All right, Toasty. And I was heavier set back then, and so
Really?
because of that, I had big old melons. And they're like, okay, Toasty with the mosey. That's what they would call me. I was like,
They're
all
lovely.
right, Toasty
They're
with the
lovely,
mosey.
by the way.
Huh?
They're lovely.
Oh yeah,
Oh, thank you.
Toasty's been doing quite well on her fitness journey.
I'm gonna have to do more chest exercises because after having kids, they kind of start,
Do they?
sagging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Same. Like I need to do. I don't know. I need chest exercises.
Yeah, like people think, well, for me, I didn't even breastfeed my kids like that at all. They just didn't want to, whatever.
Latch.
But what causes it is the belly. When it grows, your breast starts to kind of just,
Does it like
uh,
keep them up? So it's like
yeah.
it's like a stand
so-
for the titties.
Yeah, so that's
Right.
mainly the reason why breasts sag after pregnancy is because when the belly gets bigger, it just sits on the belly. And then once the belly goes away, then boobs tend to just after. But yeah. Yeah.
gotta do the
Usually though,
exercise
when we
doses.
hit a goal, I get into a micro bikini top. But because I'm
Indeed.
trying to be professional on Tuesday and like I know some
It's
people,
a
especially if
Tuesday.
they're professional on Tuesday, only on Tuesdays though. But because some people are like married or they have girlfriends, I want to, I don't want to be disrespectful, and so I'm just like, not everyone wants to be part of a panel like that because they have a lady on the side, and I don't want to be rude or anything.
On
And I
the
was like, okay.
side.
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean, like they're married or they,
Oh.
or I don't know.
So
I
you're
don't
the
know.
main
Maybe
one
they may
and
have
and the
a
wife is
side
the
piece
lady
too.
on the side.
I don't know. I already got someone's site the X on my ass. But
yeah.
that's a whole different conversation.
Yes.
I'm just saying I don't, I wanna I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone. So
Indeed,
Ah.
indeed. Now, real quickly, while we are mentioning the chat, we should probably just say hi to the people who've been kind enough to pop in and join us this
What's up,
evening. Of course,
chat?
generally first one here these days. We got Roadkill, saying that he's watching the stream while hanging out at a 7-Eleven parking lot, smoking cheap menthols and drinking Hawaiian punch.
That's not, oh, I want.
It's a white guy thing. I don't. All right, so I go under the name Problematic White Guy. I guess is the name of my channel. But I don't can't say that I find myself doing any of this.
Really?
Roadkill. So yeah.
Am I whiter than you?
I
know, okay.
possibly. I don't know. Like, see, I'm so white
You
that I
don't look
actually
very
legitimately
pale to me.
absorb the color of the light in the room I'm in. So I'm pretty pale.
No, cheap
Yeah.
menthols in a 7-Eleven parking lot sounds amazing.
It's the cheap menthols. Like I get the expensive ones. I get American Spirits when I do.
Me too. I've
yeah.
been. It's terrible. I've been trying to quit smoking. I started vaping to quit smoking. Then I started smoking to quit vaping. I'm like, then I got addicted to the nicotine mints on top of all that, and now I'm sort of stuck in between it all.
You see, now I had stopped smoking for close to a decade, but then COVID Hell World happened, and I managed to get through it for a good number of years until I finally took a day off or a week off, and I was going to go to a concert, and one of the people that was trying to get in the concert with the group had their booster shot or their initial shot, but they didn't get their booster. I had no shot, so they were like, "Well, you can't even come in." I was like, "All right, whatever."
Hell yeah.
So I went over to the Walgreens with the person who was like, basically they asked, "Well, if I go get my booster right now, can I get in before the show starts?" And the first one was like, "Yeah, whatever." So we went and did that. And by the time we got back, someone else was working the door, and he's like, that guy said, he's like, I don't care what that guy said, you know, fuck you both. And so ended up just walking around Seattle with that guy for about 3 hours or so that evening, and it was like August, September area. So ended up after a couple numbers, after a few hours of walking around, you kind of get a good sheen of sweat, and so he was shedding obviously the entire time. And so I managed to end up with lose every sense of taste and smell that you have, kind of COVID, and also developed a lesion in my left nostril that wouldn't heal for years. And then I finally, after the news came out that people that smoked menthols had a lower attachment rate and all this and that, I was like, I'm gonna try something, because I worked at a holistic naturopathic doctor's office, so I was like, I'll get organic menthols and I'll see if that works. And yeah, pretty much it did. So I mean, it hasn't completely subsided, but my nose isn't clogged up with a chunk of blood every day these days. So it at
Oh
least,
man.
Oh,
Don't give
that's
me an
nice to know,
excuse
John.
keep smoking.
yeah. So yeah. Well, what's weird about it is like 25 years ago, I wrote this story called Haven's Fall, where people in the game world smoke cigarettes so that they wouldn't get the sickness. And so I was just like, yeah,
It came true.
yeah. Oh, I could get into like a whole rabbit hole about how everything in that story was kind of written on the current state of technology and where I saw things going.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I believe in multifaceted states of reality, and there's part of me that just kind of thinks that maybe this isn't my first time through this whole thing, and I speak to myself from beyond and these other variations of my one eternal soul. But that's really bringing it down to the barest level. But of course, speaking of the problematic white guy, he did show up in the chat as well, just to make sure everything
That
was
guy's
working.
so annoying. He just won't
That guy.
shut the fuck up.
He does not. He
Ugh,
does not.
white people.
Yep.
I
course,
know. That's why we needed to get a minority on here. That's why you're here.
Am I a minority?
I mean,
I
according
guess-
to the left, according to the left, I mean, I am too, but I look Caucasian, so
I'm Italian, and so somebody had said recently about me, they're like, they were trying, I took part in this thing where they were making excuses, making shit up to call me a racist, of course. And so this one guy's trying to defend me, and he's like, "Oh, Mikey's Italian, so you have to understand, when Mikey was growing up, Italians weren't considered white." And so I looked up, when was it that Italians were not considered white? The late 19th century. I'm like,
Right.
how old do you think I am? I'd rather be racist than old.
Right, right. Well, a good energy of racism keeps you young in this world, evidently.
Yes, it's
Right. I mean, keeps you. It
We're
gives
both
you something to wake
racist
up and
and
fight for.
racist.
That's right. Of course, we got our main mod over the exploitation ghetto here. Thank you for popping in, Scott. Always great to have you. And then Dan stopped in, say hey, as he does. Let's thank Dan.
Hi,
Yeah,
Dan.
yeah. Let's see, and of course.
Aw,
let's
thanks,
see.
Anthony. He said he's not that old. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Indeed, yes, and mentioning Anthony, yes, he is here. Good to see you as always, Slay, one of our panelists. Who I'm working on some stuff with him, but I'm having a little bit of a tech issue right now, and so I'm waiting for new PCs to arrive in the mail this week before I can really get back into doing some of my editing work and whatnot. So we'll get to that in a couple days, Slay. But great to have you here. Of course, our favorite Snow Mexican Jen stopping in to say hey as well.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah. Let's see.
And-
Anybody else?
And guys, if you could do us a favor, like the stream, listen, there's a repost button right there on
Yeah,
Rumble.
there we
Click on that and share out the stream to your social media, please. Please.
Indeed. And that
It'll
gets us
help
up
me
to
out.
everybody who's being active in the chat. By all means, please do send in comments, questions, considerations, and things like that. We will try to keep up with. Bring it on the screen.
And
as
of
we
course,
do.
donations and memberships are welcome because we need more memberships onto the Rumble side. That would be amazing.
Indeed, yes, because this show unfortunately does not support itself. So any kindness that could be extended from the chat is greatly welcome. But with that said, let's I guess get back into just kind of what's been going on in the world, and what are your thoughts on all the on the current events that have you interested in having a conversation or a chin wag, as they say, on the other side of the ocean.
Oh, I hate everything. You know what? I've fallen down this rabbit hole recently. Have you guys ever watched these true crime body cam videos on YouTube?
All the time.
This
I
is your
can't
girl right
stop
here.
watching them.
Toasty is all about some body
Real?
cam.
Oh my god, I cannot stop watching them. And so the conclusion that I've come to after watching probably 200 of these: bring back police brutality. We need more police brutality. There is not enough of it.
Well, unfortunately, you either get the police brutality or you get the body cam. So it's like it's very rare that you get both in the same space.
Yeah, true. But God, these people, like, I could never be a cop. These people, with some of them, just have the patience of a damn saint.
Yeah, I can't be a cop either, or a body goggle watching as well.
Yeah, you froze up a second.
I'm obsessed.
Wait, you froze, or a what? Or a what?
Yeah, you said
I
you couldn't be
froze?
a cop, or yeah.
I can't be a cop or a bodyguard. Because so the reason why I say this is because another obsession of mine that I love to watch on YouTube are the man on the street stuff. Like James Klug and like her Patriot Voice, and I love watching that. I know, and we've played them on my stream.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just like, so you know how like some of these people, especially like the females, like the girls, they have to hire like a bodyguard because these people get crazy. They want to throw hands at you and hurt you and stuff. So I would always, if you watch my streams and stuff, I would always be like, listen, if I was a bodyguard, I'm short, but I'm like, I'll knock a bitch out if I have to. Like if you put hands on them or me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I took a kitchen knife to the face, 28 stitches on my face.
Who took a knife to your face?
Crazy bitch. Tried to cut her eyes out.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Which bitch? Which bitch?
a family member, not my family member, but like my kid's father. It was his niece. She didn't like me, because drama in the family, and she had waited for me, and she kind of like
Baited
started
Toasty outside.
hitting me. I was already outside, but she came outside. She had the knife behind her hand. And then she started like, I told her, don't do anything stupid, bitch. And she decided she was trying to fight me and everything. But because I was so angry, I didn't feel the knife in my face at all until the ambulance came, and they're like, "You need to go to the hospital." I'm like, "I'm
Just
not going
stabbed
to
you
the
in the
fucking. I don't.
face?
I don't want to go to the. I want to murder this bitch right now. I don't want to go to the hospital. I want to kick this retard's ass. I don't want to go to the. They were laughing because of the stuff I was saying. Like I was hyped up, but I think it was my what do you call it? Like I was just so hyped. I didn't
Adrenaline?
feel.
Your
Yeah, like I
adrenaline,
didn't feel
yes.
anything on my face at all, and I had a like an open wound here, and then like it went down here, and then right here, and it's just like I want to kick that bitch ass so bad, but I clawed like my nails into her eyes, and I pulled her hair. I had no hair. I was completely bald, so she couldn't even like
Oh,
pull me
good.
or anything. But
Where is she now? What happened to this bitch?
oh, she's still walking around.
She can go to jail?
I mean,
I took her
you
to
see how the
court.
legal system works these days. Notice how I call it the
True.
legal system. It's not. It has nothing to do with justice.
I mean, I would
It's
think stabbing someone in the face is like, go to jail worthy.
you would think.
Yeah, I think it was. I forgot what was the what was the arrest for. I think it was like assault or something like that. I don't remember. It was like 4 years ago, I think. But it was something. I would think that that's kind of attempted murder or something because you have a kitchen knife in your hand.
Which
You
is
know what I
hilarious,
mean?
Toasty,
Like,
because you and I got
yeah.
assaulted at around the same time. Your assailant did not go to jail, and my assailant did not go to jail either, but I did. Because how dare I defend myself in the 21st century from an 18-year-old trying to choke me to death? So,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, I have a third-degree misdemeanor charge for assault on a minor, which makes getting a job kind of difficult. Because I decided that I was going to defend myself for being attacked. So yeah, Toasty and I don't fuck with us. Like that's kind of like the unspoken rule of the channel. Is like, yeah, you probably don't want to mess with these two. Like, Toasty
No.
can take a knife to the face and still come at you, and like and I get sent to jail for defending myself. So 'cause
I will throw myself in the ring here.
right.
Years ago, I was living in Brooklyn. I had a home invasion. I defended myself, but good. The asshole cop at the time told me that the guy who broke into my house could have a claim against me for excessive force.
right.
That
And
is so fucking retarded.
I'm kind of
bro.
proud
Like,
of that.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was my thing.
Bushwick police
yeah.
for you.
The judge who sentenced me, she literally said to me, she's like, I want you to suffer, Mr. Richards. So I'm giving you the full extent of what I can, which is sending me back to jail for like another 6 weeks. And thankfully, when I got in there, the warden of the county jail, who was also a woman, she's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, evidently, like, they seem to think that, I haven't... She's like, you shouldn't even been here to begin with. She's like hold on, don't book this, don't book him in, because once you get booked in, you have to stay there for at least a day. And thankfully, after
geez.
about 20 minutes, she came back and let me know that I was just barely over the bare minimum. I was a day over the minimum that I need to be let go for my own recognizance and good behavior. So yeah, the judge wanted to hang me, but the executioner set me free. So yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
yeah. But yeah, it has made
Yeah.
getting jobs a little bit more difficult since then. But
Jeez.
oddly enough, the small town that I live in now, I guess they're starting to, they're looking for people who are qualified to do things, and now I'm starting to get some interesting job opportunity offers like every week. Like the most recent one I got is for like $28 an hour to go be an office admin. I'm like man, I kind of like.
I'm telling you to take the fucking job. Just apply for it. That's
Right.
what I'm
There,
like.
yeah, because there's a part of me that's like I kind of like the ease of this, but you know, dude could make a
That doesn't.
shitload of money in a couple years just by stacking cash off to the side, and and
Damn.
then I could just go. One of the guys I stream with, he lives in the Philippines, and he's constantly telling me that I should head out there because the cost of living's so much better. And I really, yeah, if I can get anywhere between 50 to 100 grand, then that is kind of what my plan is. But that's definitely a far off cry for right now, because I mean, up until a couple hours ago, I only had $7 in the bank, and now I still don't even have 50. But like, at least I can actually buy some groceries tomorrow, I guess.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. We are up to 9 likes over in the Exploitation Ghetto. So thank you, everybody who is watching over there. Much appreciated. Of course, we got our one dislike over here on the Rumble side that we always seem to get these days.
I'm sure that's for me.
Oh, no. We have somebody who constantly comes in. So there's always like one dislike on just about every stream these days.
And it's always in the very beginning. I get it. And it's like they stay there. They wait until the show starts, and they just, or not even like they'll just.
Yeah, they
Click
come in,
dislike.
they pre-dislike, and then they probably jet off. Oh, or it's this other person who's constantly monitoring the channel. We have our suspicions, but
It's probably your the bitch who stabbed you in the face.
Or the bitch that subpoenaed me.
right. I was gonna say, or there is, yeah. I don't know if you're aware of
So
that
I got
kind
that
of stuff.
that happened to me as well just this year. I got
For what?
subpoenaed. So, do you know who Smash JT is? You ever heard
sounds
of him? No.
familiar.
So
Have you
he's
heard
he-
of the Gamergate stuff?
Oh,
All right, so like Kotaku, Alyssa Mercante is the person in question, but she is seemingly trying to hinge her whole case on the idea that Toasty, because she lives in the state of New York, is doing business with this content creator that she's trying to sue for basically it's just a slap suit. And so yeah, she's pretty much the reason why we've had such a problem with the Exploitation Ghetto, quite honestly, because yeah, she tried to come into the show, get into an altercation with Toasty a few times, and that's kind of manifested into the point to where now Toasty has found herself being subpoenaed, or for at least her deposition. But the court case hasn't
It's
happened
crazy.
yet, so
My
we'll see what happens.
existence and what I say just gets on everyone's fucking nerves. Like, I got a bitch that tried to take out my eyes. I got someone's ex that watches my stream who I've never met. I have Alyssa, like, who subpoenaed me and who just hates me, which
I feel like
kind
I've
of
become
get.
so boring. Nobody's trying to stab me. No one's
Oh, yeah.
subpoenaing me. Like,
Alyssa, and it was funny too, because like Alyssa, when she came in here, she hates me so much. Like, have you ever had someone hate you so much that they don't even want to speak your name?
oh, many people,
Yeah, that's
many
me. So
people.
yeah, I'm referred to as the disgusting or the male co-host who says disgusting shit on the internet, and I'm like,
Oh, the white guy. You're not even the
Yeah,
male.
yeah, right, yeah. Uh, I got to get that on a T-shirt. I got to go back and see exactly what the original quote was.
And
'cause I'm
surprise,
kinda paraphrasing
surprise,
that,
this person, Alyssa, is also white herself. She is a hardcore.
She,
Hassan
too, is also
Piker
Italian.
lover.
She's an Italian.
Yeah, but she
she's an
doesn't
Italian
even. She doesn't even
princess.
have like the tan skin. She doesn't even have like the darker hair. She has
She's
blue
probably a
eyes,
medical.
Yeah.
light hair.
An
She grew up in
Olive
Long
Garden.
Island.
Skin of
She's
white
a
snow.
Long Island princess.
Ugh,
Yeah.
the worst.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm from New York City originally. I just moved to Florida last year.
Oh,
But
take
yeah,
me with you, please.
are you where? What
Come
part
back
are you
over here. Get me. We could move together.
It
Get me
sucks.
away
It's
from me.
gotten so terrible in New York. Like, there's no hope for it.
No, there isn't. I badly want to like get out of here and leave and stuff, and I've been saying it
yeah.
for years, but to be fair, it's not like I chose this place myself. I was one when I got here. My family members, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, and I don't know why they moved here out of all the other places. It just pisses me off thinking about it. But
See, I
yeah,
used to love it there. It's just it's kind of gone to hell.
Indeed.
yeah,
Um,
I've never
so,
been a city girl. I look like one, but I don't like the city. It's just
Ew.
too much noise, too much going on for me. Like I don't like it. I like quiet, peaceful
well,
places.
if you want quiet, I mean, the town I live in these days, because I've lived all over the country. I've lived on the East Coast and the West Coast, down to Texas. But I started off life here in this little nowhere town in Nebraska, and I find myself back here again. But since COVID Hell World, it's actually kind of one of the nicer places to be because it really hasn't changed too much since the 90s. So you can still kind of deal with people on a level of like I I haven't renewed my state ID because I don't drive, so it's like I don't really give two shits about keeping my ID in check. But yeah, I can go into the local mom and pop owned shops and still buy, like, if I want to get a bottle of liquor or, like, a pack of cigarettes, whatever. As long as I don't go to a place that, is corpo and they're, well, we have to see your ID. No, like, I thought just a nice little small town. Not much goes on here, but I can still get organic beef, and because, like, there's actual farms nearby that just do that and things like that. So,
So,
yeah,
I had gotten my license by mistake somehow because I lived in New York my entire life. I never needed to drive. I've never driven
The
before.
train, the
Never had a
bus.
license. So when I moved to Florida, I went to the DMV just to get to register to vote and get my residency or whatever. And so the woman says to me, she's like, "Okay, do you wear glasses or contacts?" I was like, "Yeah, contacts." She goes, "Okay, and you'll be wearing them when you drive?" I was like, "Yeah." And my friend is there with me, and I'm just looking at him like, "Don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything." She's like, "Okay, pick up your license at the window."
all right. So you
No
actually did the
test, no
right thing.
nothing.
You actually did the right thing because I lived down in Savannah, Georgia for a number of years while I was going to art school. And same thing, I went in to just get my because I had to travel across country, and so I was like, oh, I guess I gotta get my ID renewed. And yeah, they nearly gave me a driver's license, but I
Why
was
just
like,
nearly?
because I was actually honest enough to be like, I don't drive. I don't need a license. Like, I'm not here for that shit.
I
You
know.
know? Yeah.
Like, that's-
But yeah, I basically could have got my license out of a Cracker Jack box kind of
Yeah.
opportunity, similar to that, where it's like,
Now I just gotta
they
learn
just
how to
gave it to
drive.
me. Yeah. So yeah, if I ever move back to the South again, then I'll renew my ID, and then I'll probably end up with a driver's license. So yeah, if you're having a hard time getting a license, anybody, just go down south. They'll just give them to you
Yeah,
there.
they don't give a shit.
Yeah. Especially people
I
working
got
in the
family
DMV.
members. Yeah, I got family members who live in like Florida and friends that live there, but I'm looking at the prices of the houses, and my God, they're expensive.
Yes. Of course, we've got our sovereign citizen here saying driving doesn't require a license. Indeed, I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Sovereign
Like-
citizen. Again, all I know of this is the body cam videos of, like, did you see the one with that fat girl screaming that she's a sovereign citizen and can't be arrested?
Is that the content creator? The fat content, the body
I
positive
don't
girl?
think she was, but I don't know. I think it was just a random.
Do you have
fat
the
girl.
link handy? Because I mean.
Oh, this was years ago. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. All right. Never mind.
Okay,
I
if
was
it
gonna
was
say-
years ago, then the one I'm talking about was just recent. She's like a body positive woke tard lefty, and she was being detained. She was at the hospital, and they're trying to get her that fuck out of the hospital, and she's just like, she throws herself on the floor, and she's making a big deal, and then it's a shit show. It's hilarious though, but
Yeah,
this is the same girl who was complaining about like, she would
the
go,
size of
she
seats
would-
on airplanes.
Exactly.
Oh,
She would complain
God.
about, yeah. She would be like, "Hey, the extra seat for fat people should be for free. We shouldn't have to pay for it."
What?
Yeah, she was so annoying. She legitimately got
for with taxes.
right. She got legitimately trespassed from a hospital. A hospital. It was like, please, get out now. In fact, not even please, just go. It's quite the display of just sheer insanity on her part. Yeah, we watched that. I think it was probably about. It feels like 3 months ago, 3 months ago.
Like
when we
3 months
watched that.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sub to the California body cam? Those are the best ones. Those are with all like the chicks, all women.
No, I should check that out. I feel like I just have the ones that they're not specific to anywhere, but they all end up being from Florida.
A lot of them are. A lot of them are, and a lot of them are from Wisconsin as well. So California body cam is good. Code Blue is another one.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. What's
Um,
that one? Insanity, something Insanity, Mr. Insanity. I think it's called
Not quite
something like
sure.
that. But yeah, so I was watching one before, and there's this crackhead bitch, and she's just screaming at the cop, screaming in his face for hours, because it's from when he stopped her to when he arrested her, she's screaming in his face, and then booked her, she's screaming in his face, taking her place, she's screaming in his face. And so she's just taking it for hours, and she's screaming in his face, and all of a sudden the cop snaps and just punches her in the face. Which I'm not saying is a good thing. I get why you shouldn't do that and all that. However, I'm kind of on his side.
just make the bitch shut the
Because
fuck up.
that's the exact same shit that Antifa will try to do to you. Is they'll try to get a reaction out of you. They'll try to get you to snap or
Right.
have some sort of instinct that they'll be screaming an inch away from your face, so that you'll hit them or something, and then they can cry victim, and you'll go to jail.
Yeah. The cry bully gene is strong in that lot for sure.
Yeah. I was speaking. I was doing this thing at this university, and there are these liberal bitches just fucking screaming. So when it ends, they're crowding around me, screaming in my face every horrible thing. You ugly motherfucker, you faggot, you this, you that. And now, like, I've been through this enough that I usually know not to react, but I just, it's like instinctual at a certain point. So I finally snapped and just go, shut the fuck up. And you would have thought I pulled my pants down and took a dump in front of them, because in unison they're all like, you told a black woman to shut up.
Oh, of course I will pull that
God,
out.
I hate these people.
Yeah, and I've always said, and we all know this, that when they're in their own home, I bet you they say like every slur there
Oh,
is.
yeah. Completely.
Right?
And
Yeah.
sometimes not even just at their home.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like they just put up a front. They just want that. You know what it is? Is that they want people to be like, "Oh, you're such a hero. They want a pat on the back. They want a cookie. They want a star on their forehead." It's like these people are so fucking fake and they're so fucking full of it. It's like you guys can't even be like real. All you motherfuckers are fake as fuck, and you guys just, oh my god, it's fucking annoying. It's like, the difference between us and them is that we can admit ourselves and to everyone else that we could be assholes, right? We can be assholes. We're fucking humans, but they can't. They make it seem like they're so fucking perfect. They do no wrong. They're the victim, and this and
Well,
that.
they
It's
have
like,
the moral, ethical imperative to teach us. We have to be led, out of the darkness of our own
we have to
ability
be
to discern. Yes.
educated, don't you know?
Right.
And then they also, it's not my job to educate you. Fuck off.
Exactly. Oh my god, dude. Like it's all right. You know
Like,
what's really funny is that when they see my picture, because I've been like completely bald, right? Like bald, and because I have alopecia, and so I will piss them off, and the first thing, and every time, they would be like, "Oh, I hope whatever you have, I hope you die from it. You have
Oh,
cancer.
yeah.
I hope you die from it." And it's like, you know what's really fucking funny? You know what's hilarious is that when a bitch on their side shaves her hair, it's beautiful. She looks
Yeah.
gorgeous. She looks great, bald head, and all this and that. That's fine. That's fine. They find that gorgeous. But if it's me, because I have my own opinion, then I should die from cancer, whatever I have. And second of all, they need to educate themselves because hair loss is not just because of cancer, and it's not even cancer that causes it, it's the treatment, so they're fucking retarded. But also, there's a thing called alopecia. Go educate yourself.
Indeed.
You know?
By the way, Toasty, speaking of your hair, you're getting a compliment from the chat. You know.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
great.
Yamato, you haven't been here in a while. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Indeed. Yeah. What are the most recent exploit of John and all his Asian women? I must know. I haven't seen any new
Oh, there's
cartoons
a
lately.
menagerie.
It seems, yes. That is Yamato is something of an AI artist, and the lore is that I keep a coven of Asian women. You know,
Oh,
yes.
good for you.
He has yellow fever. He loves Asian women.
Really?
It seems, yes.
It seems. That's all you ever fucking.
Yeah. Well, you know, there is probably some fire to that smoke. Yes, I do like Asian ladies. Yeah.
With big
I am
brown
the
nipples.
Asiamon trainer. Yes.
Yeah.
I will show them my Pokeballs.
I love it.
Indeed. Oh yeah, no. It certainly is some wild times though these days. Like people are just, I don't know. We are in a post-parody reality where, you know, you can't even. We have one of the people who joins us. He writes the finest fake news on the internet, right?
Beard.
Beard, yeah, and
He's really nice.
yeah, he's a great dude. But you know, even the stuff that you write that is intentionally fictional and out there is nowhere near as strange as the world we're living in these days.
True.
I mean,
It sounds like his story sounds more realistic than what's fucking going on here. You literally have gay people or people who are identify as gay carrying around Palestinian flag. And it's like, how are you guys this fucking retarded? Like I'm retarded. I'm a Puerto Rican natural blonde. Like I'm an idiot. But you guys are like in a whole nother level of stupid. Like it's crazy.
yeah, it just reminds me of the time we were watching the Queers for Palestine. I guess it was a protest, and a group of Palestinians actually encounter them and start beating the living shit out of them. It's just-
Deserved. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I am so ready to just crowdfund these people a trip to Iran. Go
Right,
there.
right.
Go to Palestine. Go to Iran. Go see what life is like in your beloved Palestine. I'm sure they would love you there.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
These are just
I
the
think. Do you
dumb-
think they're this? Yeah, they're stupid. These people are retarded. But like, do you think, Mike? Do you think they actually know what goes on and they're just playing a part like they care, or do you think they're that fucking stupid that they
They
know
don't care.
nothing? Of what
They don't care what's true. It's not about what's true. That's a big thing that I've learned over the last few years that I've been doing this. Is it's not that they don't know the truth. It's not that they have no access to information. It's that they don't care. It does
Right.
not matter what's true to them. They
Right.
could have all the information in front of them. Black is white, up is down. They do not give two shits. It is all about sitting at the good people table. It is all about social status. These are luxury beliefs, basically, because people who have real lives, who are working class, don't have time for this bullshit. These are luxury beliefs of the upper class and the people who want to be part of the upper class and want to just,
Right.
suckle their kneecaps all day long. So, and they know, and they've done, unfortunately, I hate to say, they've done a very effective job at otherizing anyone who's not a communist and marginalizing people, banning people, censoring people for so long that they've shown what the consequences are of stepping out of line. And so these people, I've seen it time and time again with so many people I know, where I know what their views are, and the moment that they get an ounce of notoriety for anything, the black squares go on their page, the pronouns go in the bio, they start. So a lot of these people don't mean half the shit they say. It's just all about sitting at the good people table and keeping up with the Joneses, and these
Yes.
are the beliefs that are required of them.
Right. No, I think one of the best ways I've heard it described here recently, and unfortunately this covers like the extremes of both ends of the political sphere, but they have a higher interest in certainty than accuracy. And
Yep.
so, you know, because they just start with their pre-existing belief, and everything either just gloms onto that goes along with it, or if it isn't, then it's just, you know, willfully ignored, or, you know, it is quite insane to watch play out, though, because a lot of these people, it's like, you have to either be completely disingenuous, or you're just pulling shit out of your ass because of, you know, you somehow think that when your great communist utopia comes around, you'll be one of the painters. You'll be one of the people who's, you know, but no, you'll just be in the field like everybody else, you know, starving your ass off and, like, you know, being put in the work camp. And it's just, I don't know, it's beyond delusion.
I'm beyond sick of these people.
Yeah.
It's all performative.
Well, and you know what's been really disappointing for me is that I thought for a very brief moment, I thought that things would be changing slightly even after the election, because what was it that Trump got, 70 million votes, something like that? Like, you know, the majority of voters obviously voted for him. We can't continue on the path of this sort of cultural communism that's been the case over the last decade, this cultural one-party state. There will have to be some open-mindedness or something. And no, it's exactly the same. It might as well be 2020 forever. In some cases, it feels like it's getting worse now.
Right. Yeah, no, there's some days where I feel like we changed multiculturalism DEI for Israeli DEI, and it's like, how's this any better? You know, it just kind of seems same but different. You know, like there's still protected class people. And it's like, can we all just own up to the fact that nobody should get what they want? That's kind of how this works for everybody. Is everybody all of us have to be brave in the face of adversity and deal with a certain amount of just kind of grit, and you know, no one is above being told that they suck. You know, and whether, because I don't know, I have a dream that people can be, you know, judged on the quality of their actions rather than some kind of pre-existing bullshit. But you know, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure we're talking about.
It is quite infuriating. Oh, you forgot to like the stream,
How
Roadkill.
did you forget?
What?
Yeah.
You're like the first person in here. How dare you?
How do you
Oh,
forget?
I'm going to
Guys, I
devour
need. Listen,
Mental.
listen, you guys. I'm trying to build up my Rumble community and stuff like that. I need the support. I need some shares. I need some
Support for
reposts.
community.
That's right.
Yes.
Repost this thing. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
you can
come on
repost it
now.
right to
Like,
your pages. You can go to that to. I know you follow. I know you follow these people that you see on the screen over on X. There are posts out there. Repost the links. Say something. You know, you don't even have to. You don't have to do anything more than push a few buttons. Just do things.
Most of the chat, if not almost all of them, have X accounts. I know you guys do.
Slay says he's the only skeleton that didn't vote Democrat.
Yeah, but like Mike, like these people, they would see me, and I think they would, and I know it's not. I think they assume that I'm one of them, that I'm a leftist, and I get the same thing with
Same.
with the right. They'll assume I'm a leftist because of the way I look, but then they'll be surprised once I throw out like some slurs and stuff when they piss me off
When I
and
throw
whatnot.
out
And they're just
slurs, I love that that's your example. Not when I talk about policies. No, when I throw out the slurs.
I'm telling you, like, I'm not a good debater. I am not, because I don't have the best, I guess, speech and the way I speak, and I have this accent and everything. So you know what? Fuck your mother, fuck your whole family, fuck you, bitch. That's all I gotta say. Kiss my ass.
My best friend tells me I debate like a black woman. I don't know.
Is that why you had that shirt on? Because I used that photo of you that you had in your.
No, that's just because I am a black woman. I am a stunning, beautiful, brave black woman.
Clearly.
Woman of color.
Clearly.
We have a friend like that, and her name is Rhoda.
Yes.
What?
Her name is Rhoda. We
Schroeder.
have a friend like that. Yeah, Schroeder. We call. So he's this really cool white guy. He's from England. He's from the UK, and his name is Rhoda. And he streams with us during the morning time on YouTube. And we super based. and the whole joke is that he identifies as a black woman, and so
My
his
fellow woman of color.
Yeah,
well,
yeah. This
exactly.
evolved out of a game of. Have you ever played the Jackbox games? We were
Oh
doing.
hell yeah! I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
tear up some trivia murder party.
So we were playing a game of Champed Up, and that somehow evolved into him being called Gay Black Rhoda, and then Gay Black Rhoda got a name, and then like yeah, and then became Sharota, and yeah, it's like a whole thing.
That's awesome. Oh man, I gotta find this guy. He sounds great.
Well, believe it or not, I myself am a black woman.
Really?
Toasty is a woman of
Not
all the
fully black,
colors.
but I am a lot of things. Roll into
Oh
one.
my god, you're part victim.
Indeed.
Yes, yes, but if I mention that I'm Hispanic, all I get is, well, you're white passing.
You're white passing,
Oh
Blanca.
god. Do you?
Don't
Yeah,
wanna
because these
hear it.
people are the most racist of all.
Right.
So I'm like, wait, are you telling me you expect every Hispanic person to be brown? That sounds
Well,
kind
and
of
they
racist
expect
to me.
every Hispanic person to be an illegal alien. I'm sure they hit you with that shit too, that they act like you're an illegal alien.
You're right. God, these people are the most racist. At least we could
I
joke
know.
around about race and everything, but these people really are racist.
I know. Well, and because the thing is, they view everybody first and foremost as their immutable traits, your race, your gender, and they can put a happy face on that and claim that it's for positive, progressive reasons. But eventually, those true colors will come out, and you will see that, shocker, people who judge others by their identity, you will eventually see the ugliness and the bigotry
Oh
beneath
yeah.
all that.
Oh yeah. The human condition is brutish by nature, to be quite honest. We have a
Yeah.
very thin layer of civility, and it is worn through in on a lot of spots at this point in time. It's just like a thin piece of Swiss cheese over like the actual, way that we are as people. And yeah, for the most part, we're exactly the same kind of just base level caveman, entity that we've been for all of human existence, but we have more high end technology now. So like it really is quite hilarious to watch people somehow try to talk about how we need to better ourselves in this. And it's like, dude, everyone seems to have their limits, and we all have our blind spots. So can we all just actually be upfront and honest about that, and maybe, just maybe, we can put this whole, oh well, I care more than you do. Fuck you do. We all basically care about our own interests, whatever they may be, and if we could all just actually accept that, maybe we might be a little bit better off. There is not any specific side that is inherently better or worse, but there are a lot of pretty terrible offenders that can be found generally in certain concentrations, and it is a little bit more widespread though on that whole kind of hippie, minded. Oh, we can all just get along and imagine a world where imagine, because it ain't gonna fucking happen, dude. That is a dream.
I heard someone say a long time ago. I love this saying. They said, what was it? Metalheads are really nice guys pretending to be assholes, and hippies are assholes pretending to be nice.
Right. It's like
That's
male
great.
feminists.
Uh huh. Yes. Oh my
Male
God. Don't
feminists
even
are
get me started
Oh,
with the male
rapist.
feminists.
Yeah.
These people, these guys are the guys that once they knock you up, they want you to get an abortion. I don't care what anyone tells me, because they don't want responsibility, so they pretend they give a fuck to get laid. And if they ever knock you up for whatever, if they knock you up, then they're just like, hey, yeah, like I'm all like pro-choice and stuff. There's a bullshit. They don't give a fuck. They want you to get rid of the pregnancy because they're not responsible. And I mean that. They don't give a
Right.
fuck.
Right.
They don't care.
No, not at all. And it's always talked about as like nobody wants to acknowledge that part of it. Like these
Yeah.
people who love abortion so much, it's they love their own recklessness.
Right.
Like, they want to do whatever the fuck they want.
Right. And you know, the sad thing is too, it's hard enough in today's reality with all the poison in the food supply and the water and everything here. You know, most and a lot of people aren't aware of this, but your reproductive organs are some of the most soft tissue in your body, and a lot of these chemicals tend to collect in the soft tissues in the organs specifically. And so that's why there's so many problems with fertility in general in women, why there is an uptick in more women being born than men because of all the estrogenizers and all this kind of stuff. And you know, like, I know a lot of them don't think that they want it now. You know, just go and rip those babies out. You know, because I'd rather not have to deal with it. That in and of itself, if you didn't already have those other complications, treating abortions like they're a morning after pill does have some pretty irrevocable effects on your reproductive organs as a woman. So.
Oh, and when they say, "Oh, no woman just is, flippant about getting an abortion," bullshit. I have fucking known people who were, this chick I knew as a kid, were the same age. Before she was 30, she had 7 pregnancies, 7 different fathers, 5 abortions. Like, don't tell me, oh, every woman takes it so seriously. Bullshit.
Right.
There's
That's
some
some
trashy assholes out there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. The one that we
Men
mentioned
and
earlier. Yeah, the one that we mentioned earlier that's trying to rope Toasty into a lawsuit. She is a proud supporter of her many abortions. So, you know, I think one more and we can officially call her a serial killer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep.
'Cause I believe 3
And
is the
she's
line.
even put it out there in public too. Like, yeah,
she
like
was,
I've had.
she was proud of it. I had 2 abortions and nothing happened. It's like, well, something
To
did
you,
happen.
bitch.
Right.
To you, bitch.
Right. You got away with
Exactly.
murder twice.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yep. Our friend
Right.
Ryan, he's super based too. If anything, he's a lot more like right-leaning compared to the rest of us. But like, he was just mocking her. It was fucking hilarious. He was pretending to be one of the like the dead
Aborted
babies. So
babies.
he one of the aborted babies, and he pretended to be a ghost, and he was like, "Wah, mama, wah."
Why did you
just, like,
do this? Yeah, so God. That had to be one of the most just extremely infuriating moments of her entire life, and I reflect back on it fondly because that bitch, she definitely deserved it.
I'm convinced, like, even if you're, for example, like, I know people who are, I guess, pro-choice, but these people who are pro-choice that I know of, these ladies are very like, yeah, I would give it around maybe 10 weeks or so. Anything after that, I wouldn't even like. And they're even like, hey, if you're celebrating that, there's an issue with you. You shouldn't be celebrating it. Like, for me, if you're pro-choice, I would at least think that if you were to do that for whatever reason, you would feel bad about it.
Well,
No.
Like,
just
you would
remember-
have some sort of like, because that tells me like you're kind of human. You're not celebrating it, but you kind of feel bad. And I want you to understand what you did, and like, you took a life. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Well, the
if you're
crazy
just,
thing
like-
is they don't even call themselves pro-choice anymore because of COVID hell world. Because people would go and pull that shit, and I'd be like, yeah, body autonomy rights. I'm all right there with you. I'm not getting fucking jabbed. And they're like, so now their whole thing is, no, I'm pro-abortion, but within that, you would like to think that they might actually get hit by what they're actually saying, but to them, just a clump of cells, man. It's just a fetus. A fetus of what? You do understand what these words mean, right? Or you just,
They pretend not to. They pretend
Yeah.
to not understand anything.
Right. Yeah, they're willfully ignorant, or just outright disingenuous on the surface, and just any time that you go and try to find some common ground to have a conversation, they immediately move over somewhere else entirely. And yeah, it's just a trail of straw from one moving goalpost to the next. And yeah, it's just there is no actual legitimate consideration on their part. They just want convenience. And hey, why can't I just get fucked and go and get like this hell spawn pulled out of me in their own way of thinking? It's like, have you ever considered, I don't know, birth control?
I
Not
guess
that
on
I'm-
the bright side, all the crazy liberal chicks abort their kids, so
Right, it is one of those things too. Yeah, it's kind of
generation.
right, and that's kind of where too. Like at times with like the whole Troon community, I'm just like, well, maybe just let them keep doing what they're doing, because like they keep fucking up their reproductive capabilities, and like this thing is going to burn itself out eventually. But it is quite annoying. Being
I just
told
don't
that I
like
have to-
babies that are. I just don't like the fact that babies are involved. But yes, like
Right.
for me, like them cutting off their tits and making themselves ugly, go for it. Less competition. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm supporting you. Yeah. Do your thing, girl, guy, whatever.
Whatever. Right. I'm a furkin. Thank you.
Oh God,
Jesus.
I was on Chrissy's show the other night. We were talking about the fucking furries. Like, oh, I don't get the appeal.
I don't get it. Do you think that these people watch bestiality videos? Sometimes I wonder.
I think so. I don't get the
wouldn't be
appeal. I don't
surprised.
get the appeal. Are they fucking in the suit? Can you imagine what those suits must smell like?
Oh God.
Oh my.
And do you think there's like a flap at the back?
Right. Yes. Yeah. It's like a furry set of onesies.
Ooh. I regret so much though. So they apparently have the National Furry Convention in my area once a year. I regret so much that I didn't go to it and do man on the street interviews with the fucking furries.
That would have been great content, but
I
I'm
know,
sure
I
they
didn't-
are. They're gonna do
I
another
could
one.
not
This-
get any. I could not find anybody willing to go with me and film it.
Right. Well, Toasty. Well, I guess you're down in Florida now. I was gonna say if you're still in New York, Toasty, I'm sure would be down for that kind of thing.
Yeah, could be a cameraman for
That
sure.
would be amazing.
I've been
Yeah,
I've been thinking about like where to move to, and I do like how Florida looks and the weather seems really nice and everything. But to me, it's so expensive. But I also have two autistic boys, and from what I've heard, they don't really have like, I guess like care
Programs and things like that.
Oh, really?
for programs for people with disabilities and stuff.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, but I have family in Florida. But like, I'm just like, I don't know.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. I see we have 23 people here with us on Rumble, and there are there are 16 likes over there in the exploitation ghetto. Come on now, people that are here in Rumble.
Thing.
You're clearly better than the exploitation ghetto. get these
23
likes
people
up.
and 9 likes on Rumble? What
Yeah,
the
let's get these
hell?
likes up. What the hell? Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, please.
You want to
help
be
me
beat out by the exploitation ghetto? Sad.
What's up with that? Like, I get all the likes on YouTube, but none on Rumble, but I get more views on Rumble and barely on YouTube.
Right. Yeah,
I can't
it's
figure out- Rumble is such a pain in the ass. I don't even really bother with it usually.
well, as we said, we are kind of in a unique situation. Toasty got herself remonetized, and 2 weeks in
nice.
being remonetized, they suspended her monetization and did not tell her, and they weren't going to tell her, and yeah, and she only found out 'cause she went to check on something, and what they did, because they didn't even like really, they didn't go full out. So they just suspended her monetization until she does this, right? So they have $500 that they have not given to Toasty or even back to the people who initially sent it to the channel. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Exploitation
stole
ghetto's terrible.
500 from me, Mike.
Yeah,
They stole
and
500
and yeah,
from me.
500 from Toasty and the people who wanted to donate it.
You should take him to small claims court or something.
As far as I'm aware, I haven't ever heard anybody tell me that they got their money back. So,
Dude, I got so fucking mad, I called them faggots.
I had a problem like that years ago with this platform. I don't even know if they still exist. Subscribestar. It's like a
Oh
Patreon.
yeah, I vaguely remember Subscribestar. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
don't ever. It was horrible. One person, which I never really used it, like I had it in my links and didn't really think much of it. And so one person sent me like a couple, like $450 or something on there And so then it's like you have to hit 500 to withdraw money. So I was like, okay, I'll send myself $50. I send myself
Mhm.
$50 on there just so I could take out the rest of it. And then it's like, no, you need to have at least 10 monthly people. So I had to go to 10 friends and be like, hey, can I give you $5 to send to here and I'll give it back to oh my god, the hassle that they and then it's like impossible to get off of it. I'm like, okay, once I withdraw this, I'm shutting this down. How? And they make that impossible. Oh, worst
So it's a
platform
Ponzi
I've
scheme. It's like
ever.
Amway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get 5
I
friends,
never
and
heard
they
of
get
it.
5 friends.
Oh, it's
God.
horrible. I don't even know if they still exist. They shouldn't. They're horrible.
Right?
I think it was like pre-locals. They were trying to be like a Patreon.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's been a number of years since I've even heard. The
Can't
name.
imagine why they didn't catch on.
Right. Oh well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I'm on Kick as well, but Kick is fucking full of bots, bro. That's all I get is
I've never
bots.
used it. Because I only see,
Oh.
like, insufferable people on there. Like the guy, that fucking American Psycho guy who I can't stand.
I can't say that I know too much
Clavicular?
about. The only
With the
people that I'm
hammer.
aware of from Kick is PPP and Worski on Kino Casino, which that is at least.
You know the guy I'm talking about, though? The one who smashes his face with a hammer and he's a whore.
Clavicular?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
the young guy
yeah.
clavicular.
I don't
Yeah.
get it. The only thing worse than him are these little tramps who throw themselves at him. I'm like, how? His face is so plastic. He's had so much work done. He talks about how he's on meth and he's on all these injections that he said his balls shriveled up and stuff. I'm like, what? Just because he has money?
Oh yeah, women will do anything for a big bank account.
Yeah, I mean, whores are gonna be whores.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, now that you mention that, Mike, I do notice like Kick is mainly for people that do IRL. You know what I mean? Like they just carry the
That's
camera
the thing, I don't
everywhere they go.
understand people who watch this because it's like these are just the most but I don't understand people who watch the Kardashians, but clearly people do. But to me, I view these people as just being the most boring, basic
Vapid.
bitches.
Yep.
In my personal, I think Mike, I think most of the people that watch these people are people that want them to, they want to see a shit show. They're like looking at them, wanting to catch like an embarrassing moment. They're just there to like hate watch them, not like
Yeah.
them, you know, clown them,
Yeah.
clown on them.
Yeah.
So
They're more space.
that's, I think so. I think that's why they watch them. But
Yes. Well, once again, shaming works. We're up to 12 likes here on Rumble now, but evidently you haven't been shamed enough.
listen, I feel the same. I feel the same about people, and I know I'm talking to like most of the people that watch me right now are like gamers and people that watch gamers play and stuff. But I cannot sit down and watch people play video games. If I want to listen, I would play the video
Same.
games myself. I don't. The
Same.
only channel that I actually watch play video games is I believe her name is give me a second. It's a grandson and a grandmother that played together, and it's hilarious.
Okay, that
because she's
sounds
old.
fun. I
She
could
is hilarious. She is such a treasure. She is amazing. She's super based too. It's like, but she is so funny. Hilarious channel. I love watching them. Sometimes they go live, but like
it
I have
called?
friends that, huh?
What's it called?
Oh, let me.
I gotta look this up because that sounds great.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I'll put the link in the
Exploitation Ghetto still in the lead. 16 likes to 12. Come on now.
Hey.
Blink's Bunky.
Link's
Give me a
Bunky?
second. Yeah, like I'll put the link.
Oh, here
in
it
the
is.
comment. You got it?
That sounds awesome. I gotta watch that.
So funny. I love their chemistry. They're so adorable. Grandma is super based.
See, I wish I
she-
could teach my mom to play video games because she's fucking hilarious and that'd be great, but she would be having none of it.
Yeah. When I
She's
was
like-
growing up. Oh, go ahead. Say your point, Toast.
I don't
Unless
have time. I
you're
don't want to
frozen.
deal with this crap.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. No, when I was growing up.
Oh, I froze.
Yeah, a little bit. But you got you were frozen, but we could at least hear you that time. So, but yeah, when I was growing up, one of my friends, his mom, she was huge into Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
My dad and I, when I was growing up, would crush it on Super Nintendo together.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that she's really continued much beyond those systems, but yeah, she was always, we'd get done with school and go back to his house, and she'd just be sitting there like playing Mario or some shit whenever we walked through the door. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I used to do that with my dad.
yeah.
I don't like playing Mario. I was never good at it.
Really? That was my jam. That my dad and I used to play The Lion King, which was like the hardest game ever,
Oh,
and Batman Returns game.
Yeah.
oh.
You
I
know.
like.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Tony.
I was gonna say if we're talking about Nintendo, I like playing Killer Instinct. I mean, that was kind of fun.
See, I'm a basic bitch when it comes to gaming. I play like Fortnite or you know that's
Oh, I
basically
used
it.
to play a lot of Fortnite.
See, I'm very late to it. I only discovered it like a year or two ago, so I'm sort of new to it. I was obsessed with the Friday the 13th game, and it went away, and I miss it so
That was
much.
actually a pretty good one.
Oh, it
If
was
you
so
like that
good.
one, they're the same company effectively made the same game, but instead you're Michael Myers. But it's a Halloween.
It comes out in September. Oh my god! So
Yeah.
I've only ever had Nintendos. I will literally get a PlayStation just to play this game. I'm so
I'm
excited
pretty sure.
for
I
it.
think it's gonna. I think it might actually be coming out on Steam as well. So if you got a decent PC, save
I have
yourself
a
a couple.
Mac, but
Okay.
whatever is good, I would tell like let me know. I will get it because I am not missing that game.
Right. Well, also by that point in time of the year, if it does, I'm trying to encourage as many people as possible to get a Steam machine possibly. It's roughly the same build quality as a
What's
PlayStation
the Steam
system.
machine?
It runs Linux. I'm using I actually right now my main computer system is a Steam Deck. Um, that
The like
it's basically
little
like the
thing?
handheld. It looks like a Game Gear,
Oh
but
yeah, I kind of wanted
but
to get that.
yeah, but it runs Steam OS, so it's a version of Linux, and I use it in a dock, and it's just my daily driver as the main computer that I use. So, but it Steam is effectively the best way to if you want to build a library of games and not have to worry about like backwards compatibility and all this kind of stupid bullshit. So like if you're an older gamer. It definitely is the way. I have 150 some odd games from the last 20 some odd years collected in there that I never have to worry about it not transferring like if I update my computer system or anything like that. But Valve is putting out what's called the Steam Machine. Roughly, I'm assuming it's probably going to be towards the end of the year now, and it'll probably be about $1,000. Probably be right in line with where the PS5 is at to compete with it, because it's the same level of technology, but of course with all the recent price increases on RAM and things like that, it kind of it was already supposed to be out. It was supposed to be out probably like this month or next month, or May at the latest, I would imagine. But all that tech stuff happened like about 2 weeks after they announced it. But it's this little small PC system that you could install whatever you want on there. So you could dual boot it. You could actually possibly use it as a Linux system, and even you could run Mac OS on there, I would imagine as well. But yeah, that would definitely be something to look into. It's
Maybe I'll get that.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
looking at. Yeah,
I've only had dumbass Switch, so I'm always way behind the curve on games. Like Friday the 13th didn't come out on Switch till like years later, so this one I want to be there at the beginning of it.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, I played that game for a little bit right before the servers got shut down, and yeah, it was good fun times.
So good. It was so good.
Yep.
Friday
Yeah.
the 13th, is that where you get like the killers, the different like
Yeah, you get to play as different
murder?
versions of Jason, and you're
I
going after
fucking hate
the.
that goddamn game. I'm so bad at they're always chasing me and I don't know what it is. They're always chasing my ass. I had a Chucky chasing me. I'm like,
No,
yo,
that's
why are
Dead
you
by
always chasing
Daylight.
me for, bro?
That's the yeah. I think you're thinking of it because
I've never
because
really played any.
yeah
What am I thinking? See, I'm not a gamer when I'm like mixing shit up. I
the
am
Friday the
not a
13th
gamer.
one was specifically asymmetrical, so it was four kids that are trying to survive through, I think it's like 10-15 minute rounds, and then as Jason one of the mini versions of Jason. You go through.
Oh,
and
is it
some-
just Jason? Oh no, what am I thinking about? Similar to that, but like, it's different characters chasing you.
Yeah, it's
Dead by
probably Dead by Daylight. I would imagine that's one
That's the game. Well, I suck at both of them, so I'm a shooter, so I'm nasty at shooting games.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me. No, I'm too good.
I've gotten kind of good at Fortnite, but I'm basic.
I mean, you're new at it. You get good at it. Like you get.
Is
good.
Dead by Daylight worth playing?
I couldn't say. I don't know that I've actually really played.
I think if you like Friday the 13th, you like the game.
Yeah.
I'm just bad at it personally. I had fun, but people kept chasing my ass, and I was like, you know what? I suck at this game. Whatever.
Yeah, I think I played it once and didn't really know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Now the thing that we're doing right now for our just kind of like show, we have some hypocrisy on Thursday night. We will be doing a gaming session of Fallout 76 because we've got this studio that you're in. We also have another studio on Thursday nights. It's our Fallout shelter, and it's all just built around. I don't know if you play Fallout, but yeah, we
No, I never
built
played it.
Well, we started off because I know Toasty likes shooting games, and she really likes old classic music and whatnot. And so I was like, you should check out
Vintage.
Fallout. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And so I got her interested in watching the series. And as soon as she got done with the series, she's like, "Do you want to do reviews of Fallout?"
I've
I'm like,
heard that's good. I gotta watch it.
Yes.
Do
I would highly recommend-
it!
Yeah, and
I've
yeah.
heard it's really good.
If you want a good introduction to it, we've done 4 episode reviews. They're here on the channel, you can kind of we actually just let it play because we do those streams here, which means Toasty, when we get back to doing the show reviews, we can't do the show reviews on YouTube because the way that we do it, they will have a problem with it. Because we just let it play. Yeah, because, the way that I've got it set up is we just let the show play in real time, and I've got a silk screen of the Fallout logo that sits on top of it, and you can't hear any audio or anything like that. We just have a conversation about the episode that we watch. But if you want to get into it, we do watch-alongs on Wednesday nights.
Ooh, I gotta catch up.
Yeah, over on Toasty's Discord. So, yeah, if you ever want to, watch it with us, you're always more than
Yeah, I'm
welcome.
gonna catch up.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. I love it.
Yeah, Roadkill, I need you to send me I need you to send me the system, and I need it to arrive, and I need everything to be working again before we can get back to doing reviews, because I'm on broken tech right now, and I can't really it's because as I said, I'm using like a Steam Deck, which was not designed to be a daily driver that you leave on for
it's
a
not.
year. Yeah, well, I mean, it can do this kind of thing, but it wasn't designed to be your daily desktop PC. Is probably the best way that I could put it. I have in recent years, I ran this laptop like a server for 4 years, and it finally just gave up the ghost.
Oh shit!
And so I transferred, or I kind of moved over from using that as my day-to-day system to using my Steam Deck. And that has now kind of it's running into a wall now where it's overheating and shutting off. So I figured out a way to get through the next few days. This is part of the reason why I'm hoping that we could just stay in conversation tonight, because I'm not quite sure if I can actually anytime I go to watch videos on YouTube or anything like that, it ends up overheating the system, and then it usually shuts down within like 15 minutes.
Oh, that sucks.
But as long as I don't do that, I've got this other system that I'm using for that. But that one also is not the greatest thing, because it's just like this little mini PC with it's a little bit more than a Raspberry Pi, but it's not like an actual PC motherboard.
I'm telling him. I was like, listen, apply for that fucking job and get yourself a PC instead of little Steam Decks, because.
Oh, that's why I want to get the Steam Machine, because it is a
I
PC,
do that also.
and that's what I keep
But
telling people.
wouldn't it like do the same thing with the other one? Here?
No,
Like,
the Steam Machine is what I need, and now because I also have another
is it
PC.
as strong as a
It's six.
like-
It has 6 times the processing power of what my Steam Deck does, right? And for the things that I do, it is going to be enough. And thankfully, here in like the next few days, one of the mods over on the channel that we do our morning shows with, he was kind enough to put together a PC for me this weekend, and it's in the mail right now, and it should be here. Probably it's scheduled to be here on Thursday, probably Friday at the latest. The way that my little town is, like, they always seem to add a day on just about anything. So hopefully by this weekend I'll get that resolved. But in the meantime, because of that, instead of doing a review this Thursday, we are planning on doing just another game stream. And I'm not even going to be playing the game. I'll just be here, just running the chat, and everybody else. One of our friends that also plays the game is going to be, with Toasty and Roadkill and Hemp Hero. The four of us, we do the shows on Thursday night, but one of our friends, Killer J, is going to be standing in for me while we do another game stream. And then I think next week, after we get done with this little 2-week session of playing some games, then we'll go back to doing reviews. But yeah, in the meantime, if you want to get caught up on what's going on with the Fallout series, we could definitely make that happen, I'm sure.
Oh, I gotta watch it already.
Yeah. But I would highly suggest, especially if you like older music, like Dean Martin and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the like. So yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they did. Oh, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll start it tonight.
Yeah. If you've got Amazon, it's on there, and definitely. I enjoy it. A lot of people. It's one of those titles that people either get or they just absolutely just hate, because it's like, this isn't like what I remember. I did all these things in the game. It's like,
I've never played it, so
yeah. Oh well, then that, and in a lot of ways, actually, the show is kind of a good entry point for people to get interested in it. And if it's something that you find you end up liking, then go and check out the games, because those are within the same world space, but it's not the TV series isn't retelling the stories from the games. It's adding more to what's actually going on. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing. And it's so much like the movie Idiocracy was not intended to be a documentary of our future that we're living in right now.
I've never seen that either. I need to.
Oh, you've never watched Idiocracy?
I know,
Oh well.
I'm so behind.
Oh
Me
wow.
either. I don't know.
All right. So after the show tonight.
Yeah, I have a long watch list.
Yes. Yeah. No, Idiocracy is great. Especially if you despise kind of where we're at living in the world as it is here and now, definitely watch Idiocracy. It was made by Mike Judge, behind Beavis and Butthead and Office Space, and it is just absolutely perfect in terms of encapsulating the brain dead reality that we're living in. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
So, Mike, besides streaming, what else do you like to do? Any hobbies?
What's that?
Any hobbies? Any other stuff that you do besides streaming? Man on the street?
I wish I loved anything as much as I love food. So I love to cook.
Okay. What's
okay,
the
'cause I
cuisine you
hate
go
to
in
cook.
for?
Really? Okay, I gotta cook for you. I'll make you anything you want. Pasta. I'm mostly Italian stuff is what I'm best at, but
Nice.
Yeah.
I was just eating pasta this morning. It was delicious. I love
that
pasta.
tell me everything.
That is the one thing I miss about.
I don't
my
know
old
the
apartment.
name. It's the tubey looking one. It's the tube. It's the
Rigatoni?
What is it? I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
How do you not know that?
There's so many of them. I don't. Sometimes I even forget to flush the toilet. I can't remember all the pastas.
Oh.
I have very bad memory. That's why John is here.
That and also
I
get
do
everything
too.
that's up on the high shelves.
I have a memory of a fucking goldfish.
Indeed. What
Yeah,
up,
my
Grog?
memory is bad. It's so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Toasty fires me about 2-3 times a day, but she never remembers, so I always just show back up again. So
Wait, what's that?
I say Toasty.
I fire
She fires me constantly, but she never remembers whether I'm fired or not, and so I
amazing.
just show up.
And he
it's
keeps
just like,
coming back. And I'm like, didn't I fire you? But he's just like, yeah, well,
if you
don't-
fired me, why would I be here? So I guess you got a point. So yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but Fallout, great show. amazing, obsessed with it, and yeah, I even bought like a little micro bikini with the same like the
What's a
little
color?
color
micro
that they wear.
bikini?
Oh
It's a
man,
little bikini, the micro, like the little that just covers
Pasty?
this part right here.
Yeah, yeah. It's just basically like booby tassels with string holding it in place.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, sounds lovely.
Indeed, indeed.
yeah. It's fun. Yeah.
Hey,
So,
Hemp.
oh hi, Hemp.
Hey.
Yes, yes, yes. This is one of our aforementioned panelists that joins us on Thursday.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he hates YouTube though. He hates YouTube.
Really?
He doesn't like YouTube.
yeah,
No.
yeah,
But Rumble is such a pain in the ass.
I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. It's definitely like it's still
It's an acquired
kind of like
taste. But
Which
yeah,
I've yet
no,
to acquire.
yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, I'm not welcome on YouTube. I was kind of custom crafted for Rumble content creation. But I mean, I do stuff on YouTube, or as I refer to it, the exploitation ghetto. But I've been sitting at. Well, I haven't put anything out in a year's time because I just spend all my time like stream like 20, 30 hours a week on all these other people's channels. So I've been sitting at like 350 followers for like a year now, and it doesn't really make much traction. I don't even mention it anymore because it's just like it's not worth it. And once I actually get up and running, I'm probably gonna, we operate here primarily on Rumble, but Toasty, you know, wise as she is about it, like you have to meet people where they're at, and so we have begrudgingly, she's like I want to go back doing stuff on YouTube. I'm not going to try to monetize it because that's completely worthless. But you mind if we do? I'm like, Toasty, it's your channel. I'll try to say contagion less. But but
yeah, I'm gonna use YouTube, but YouTube isn't gonna use me because since I am not monetized, they can't get any of the money I receive.
yes.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
so
Well, they still owe
fuck them.
$500, the bastards.
I'm still fucking mad about that. I'm still mad.
You should, like, I don't know, do something, take him to small claims court or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I need to double check with some of those people because I know one of them specifically is here in the chat right now. See if he ever got his money back, and if he didn't, he should just try to get it, reversed back or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
At this point in time, because I'm not
No,
a
you
fan
make
of the way they
a thing
do
about
things
that,
over
though.
there.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
right.
did you hear about like YouTube completely deplatforming this guy that does traveling? And he had like over 1 million subscribers and his
No, I
channel was
never.
completely gone. No warnings, nothing. And all he does is travel. He does traveling. They fucked them over.
What?
And that's how he pays. That's how he has a family. So that's how he helps them out. And then he has people that work for him with the production and camera and all that. And they just completely wiped this channel out. Gone.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was hoping they would get better for a bit, but no, they're all just as bad as they've ever been. It
Horrible.
sucks.
Horrible, horrible. I tried playing the victim card. I'm just like, hey, how can you like I would chat with them like, how can you do this to a queer, black, Latina,
Oh, I
you
should have
know?
tried that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. They're like, nah, bitch, you're not getting your money.
No, they don't give a shit. All that goes out the window the moment you're not part of their cults.
Exactly. Or when money's involved, they're like, no, we're taking your money, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
all right, fuck you, fags. Cool, whatever.
I love it.
Yep, yep. But I've been on Chrissy's too, and I'm hoping that I get to do a show with you if she, invites us at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. It was really fun the other night. She was at a hotel and her Wi-Fi was bad, so she had to dip
Yeah,
out
down
for
to
like a half
Nebicon.
hour. I had to hold down the fort, but I was on the show with these two great guys, and so the chat started.
Vaughn being one of them. But he's
So the chat
blonde.
started calling it Pimpcast. So I'm gonna have them on my show. We're gonna be Pimpcast.
Nice, nice. Yeah, Toasty streams with Vaughn on the weekends over on over
On
Iron
Saturdays.
Oxides. Yeah, on Saturdays. It's part of the Rogues Gallery.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love them.
Yeah,
Oh, they're great. They're really great people. Very
Yeah.
nice. Hopefully we get to stream this weekend. But they do need guests on. So I'm trying to, help them out and get them guests. I'm trying to get Chrissy on, but Chrissy is just like so busy. She's a busy lady and everything,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to get her on here as well. Um, oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
followed
been a
me,
while
him.
since she's been on mine. I gotta, yeah, she's had a lot going on.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine, especially with prepping for MegaCon and all the this and
Hmm.
that. So maybe here in the next little bit, it might free up a little bit in the next few
Yeah,
weeks and days.
yeah, she's great though. I love her.
Yeah,
Indeed,
she's awesome. Um,
yes.
yeah, I want to get a couple of people on here. Like, yeah, Flawed would be great. Flawedzilla would be
Oh,
great. Who else? Chrissy, obviously, of course. Ariel, I would like to get her
Rosella?
on as well. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to get her on here. I watch her stuff as well. I'm telling you, I love the man on the street stuff. Love it.
Yeah, I gotta do more of it. It's just annoying. Like nobody around here wants to film it for me. Like they're afraid they'll get murdered.
Oh, have you tried have you spoken to Adam
Which Adam?
Francisco?
Who's that?
You know who he's?
No.
I I got you. I got you. He's
Adam.
actually in Florida and he does man on the street stuff himself.
Oh, cool. Maybe we'll do one together.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we follow each other. I feel like people have asked me before if we know each other, but I don't think we do. So yeah, I don't know. We should do
Follow
it.
each other, but really never really
Oh,
communicated. Type
Hmm.
of.
by the way, Mike, this is this is Hemp Hero.
Hi.
Yeah. There you go, Hemp.
Let's
You've
be
now been
friends.
This
introduced.
is
Um,
him.
Yeah.
check out I'm unfortunately on YouTube, but it's just my name, Mike Harlow. But I'll probably be live on Thursday, I think. I have a show called Microaggressed.
Nice.
Mhm.
Come hang
There.
out.
There. Have,
Oh
have,
my goodness, Mike! I know you don't like Rumble, but you're so based. I feel like you would be great on Rumble. I know. I
Awesome.
know you would be
I
great on.
sometimes stream to both, but they just make it such a pain in the ass to set up the stream. You can only do it like less than 24 hours
They've changed so
before. And you
much.
can do it separately, and it's a pain in the ass. Like, just make it
They
easier, Rumble. Just make it easier. You want people to
they're
use your
working on. They are working on it. One of the guys that we that we do a lot of collaborations with and things like that, and just hang out with behind the scenes. Tom B is doing all that he can to really help kind of whip Rumble into shape. So
Yeah,
it is getting
they
better.
need it.
But yeah, you are correct. It can be a little bit tedious, I guess is the nice way of saying it.
Yeah, they need it.
Yeah.
Let me convince you. They've changed the way to like stream on Rumble. They have,
Really?
and yeah. You have all these options now and everything. It's amazing. It's great. It takes me. I kid you not.
Well,
Like probably
Hemp
like
is
40
saying that you
seconds.
can actually
Like
schedule up to 4 days now ahead of a stream. So yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
know, improvements here and there.
Yeah, I'll give it another try.
you should. I think you would be great on Rumble. I think you do very very well.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll give it another shot.
Jeff.
Yeah, we had Adam on. We actually had Adam on, and he looked
Oh,
at the
really?
studio. He was like, Adam Francisco. He was just like, "Wow, like the studio's amazing. I love like the art and whatever you have going and stuff." He's like, "What program is this? I want to try it." And now he's actually using it himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Well, Hemp, you should reach out to Mike and help him get all set up with multi-streaming. You know, because
You know,
Yeah, I gotta
hemp.
do
I
that.
have
That'd
him
be great.
tagged on my X.
Wait, what'd you say?
Hemp. I tagged you since I tagged you on X. Hemp is like, yeah, like he was asking me, who's Mike Harlow? I'm like, I literally tagged him on X, Hemp. You could just click on
Like,
his
who's
name
that
and
asshole?
just check him out. Yeah,
That's
but yeah,
awesome.
I gotta get people for mm, May. May. Yeah, I have people for April. I gotta get people from for May. But
Yeah.
I have huh?
No, I was just say this is awesome, your studio and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to check something really quick. I'm not because I know we had an issue with it the other day. Just if you want to see what else we got in here, we have a couple other studios. Of course, along the same color pattern. We got Toasty's viewing room, which this is what that one looks like. And then we also have my viewing theater as well.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fancy.
Yeah. So we try to run these whenever we
It
got
isn't
stuff.
working
It
again.
is still effed up. All right, well
Nothing
we
works,
definitely
right?
yeah. All right, well then
What
we'll
always
just,
happens with me.
we'll just have to be back over here, which could
We're
be
back.
troublesome for Thursday. So yeah, we're gonna have to really think about what we're doing on Thursday then, if we can't get that resolved, which makes no goddamn sense.
Well,
This is,
Will is using this, right? Is it doing it? To
Yeah,
himself?
but we're doing everything we're just doing everything in his dynamic. He didn't, and for
Oh.
whatever reason, it's
Oh,
you know what, I think I've got. I'll just recreate the rooms.
I thought about
I'll
that.
try. I'll try about yeah. I'll try something because it says that it's not syncing with the browser, so I don't know. Unless there's now some kind of conflict. I use Brave, and I think you're just using Chrome, so I don't know why it's causing the issue that it is. But we need to get that sorted out for Thursday's show. Yeah, that's. If nothing else, I'll show you again after. Well, you saw it in here. It's just nobody on the stream could actually see it. But yeah, Evie Mux, whatever the hell is going on, get it sorted out. It's not cool. We have a show to do.
You fucking put effort into this shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Indeed.
I don't want it to go to waste.
I hate white people. I mean screens.
I hate white leftists. You know what
They're
I
the
hate more?
worst.
You know, dude, tell me about it. Like, the girls that live in like California, with the long blonde hair and everything, and they're rich and everything, and they pretend to be woke and they give a fuck. They don't give two shits about anybody. They're fucking rich and they're pretending to be woke. They don't care. And they talk about how capitalism is horrible and it's bad while they're drinking Starbucks,
But not for
and
them.
but not
Capitalism
for them.
socialism for you.
Oh
Right.
God, it's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Shut
they never
up.
want these policies to apply to them. Security for them, open borders for you.
Right.
Right.
Armed guards for them, take away your guns.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's all so superficial and just incredibly hypocritical all the way through.
Yeah.
I know, I'm so sick of these people.
fucking
I
annoying.
can't take any more of them.
Indeed.
Mike, I know you had a stream earlier, right?
What's that?
You had a stream earlier that you did?
Today?
Did
No,
you,
I've
yeah,
been,
did
I've
you
been
stream?
a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But I was just on Chrissy's the other night though, but I'm doing my own. I'm doing some more coming up, so I'm doing one Thursday probably. Not sure when yet, but planning to.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for I'm trying to stream more.
Yeah.
I
kind
tend
of
to
fell
prefer
out of it for a
streaming
little
to doing VOD stuff, quite honestly, because it seems
Yeah.
like I'd rather just say a thing and just say it freely while I'm in the process of just having a conversation with someone than go and try to make some kind of elaborate what the hell ever, only for it to get shadow banned by the
Yeah.
exploitation ghetto. Because that's part of the reason why I along with my tech issues, I did some coverage into the World Economic Forum, basically infiltrating the game industry. And
Oh,
so
that's
and
awesome.
so I made this series called Insert Tokens, and it's like 6 to 8 hours long in total. And one of them was about how they had this 8 hour long panel I guess event at GDC a couple years ago, and all the people that were involved with it had ties to the World Economic Forum and all that kind of stuff. And so I went into that and I found the back channels that they use to put deep state money into the game industry so they could promote the message through other forms of media. and they ended up saying that I was a climate change denying channel. It was literally labeled under like my
Wow.
on the channel itself. It was like, this content creator has views that, it's like, and ever since then, yeah, they just kind of fucked me over for anything. So I'm just like, whatever.
That's such bullshit.
It is, especially when Plymouth Rock has the date that we made landfall here in this country, and it's right at shoreline, and it's still right at shoreline. So, but that's too much of an actual inconvenient truth for what they want us to believe, so that they can try to push all these weird population control initiatives.
I'm so over their shit. I'm so over these people controlling everything with all their bullshit.
Yeah, and it's really crazy too, because the more you look into it, it is one of those whole things where it's like, we really are just crabs in a bucket that are being aimed towards each other, so that the people that are causing all the bullshit, throwing us into the pot, so to speak, can just sit back and watch as we just tear ourselves apart, and they're just hope. This is all about the idea is that, as they say, it's all about like supply and demand, right? And so if you have a way that you can artificially kind of reduce your supply, then you'll also double your demand. If you get rid of most of the people on the planet, all these resource issues that we have go away, and everything's just abundant at that point in time. And it's like, so I tend to think that a lot of this stuff, especially since COVID Hell World, and their 2030 plans and all this kind of stuff, is solely centered on the idea that if we could just get rid of all these useless eaters, as they like to call us. So, which, if it weren't for Trump getting elected back in 2016, we would probably be going through COVID right about now.
Yup.
And so that was the thing, is like, it got pushed forward before they could actually get all their people in position. And so it was because a lot of these states that gave the people the choice on whether they wanted to mask up or this or that, they weren't able to spin the narrative quite to the level that they wanted to. And so that's why this whole thing is falling apart. And in the last 5 years or so, people are starting to actually wake up to the reality of there's more going on than just the partisan politic effect. As annoying as that can be, and there's certainly no shortage of strife that comes from that. There is the supra government, or the deep state, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that kind of exists beyond that is kind of behind all the fuckery, regardless what your partisan politics looks like, and worldwide. So it is an interesting time, and you'd like to think that hopefully people might actually be able to see past some of this stuff, that they get people to fixate and just be reactionary and not actually think about the larger implications. Because quite honestly, whether someone is gay or straight or this or that doesn't really affect me much in any way, shape, or form. And even if you want to go cut your tits off, your dick, I don't care. Like, just leave kids alone, and don't make silly demands of me, and you can do whatever the fuck you want, for the most part. But unfortunately, we live in the world that we do, and we all know how it exists. That, if you don't accept every little thing about me and give me privileges, well, then you might as well.
You're killing us. You're fucking killing us.
Literal violence.
Right.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Does that mean, do I smoke the weed? I don't, because me normal is like most people, very, very high. So that would just be way too much. And I hear some people, it calms them down. For me, it would take horse tranquilizers. But when I was a kid in school, the principal called a meeting with my parents to tell them that I was showing up to class drunk and high. I had never even been drunk or high at that point, and my parents had to explain, no, that's just his personality.
Right. Well,
Hemp loves,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's your name. No, but I support you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. With me, I get sleepy. I don't get hungry.
I go crazy.
I just fall asleep.
I use cannabis therapy to cure myself of seizures, and people will be like, well, how can you be so sure of that? Because I don't use pharmaceuticals, and it wasn't until I actually had my med card and just did my daily therapy and just kind of figured out my own method for application that I was able to actually stop having seizures, and I haven't had a seizure in over a decade now. So
Hey, that's awesome.
yeah. Cannabis, like all things, like, well, that's one of those misnomers too. Is because like I'll tell people about homeopathy and naturopathic care.
This fucking guy needs his own podcast talk about like natural remedies and all that. I keep telling him
Yeah.
that.
Right, and so like they'll immediately just kind of be like, oh, isn't that stupid shit that like is super diluted? It's like, well, what do you think pharmacology is? It's the exact same thing plus petroleum and synthetic chemicals. So it's like there really isn't that much difference between allopathic care and homeopathic care, other than the involvement of the petrochemical military industrial complex. So. But most people don't know that kind of shit. And when you go and try to actually get into all the this and that, like, because I worked, as a dispensary manager for a naturopath for nearly a decade. Prior to that, I was a FDA certified phlebotomist, so I know all about blood science. I know all about, fucking like how the respiratory system and circulatory system work together, and all this. And then I've got also degrees for systems engineering, network infrastructure stuff, and interactive design, game development. So I've had like this really weird kind of background where I can actually kind of see a lot of these things, how they, interweave. And I'll have people still tell me right to my face, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. When it's like, I'm more needle certified than first year doctors, and I can tell you with a good degree of certainty that a lot of the things that people sit here and just kind of downplay as what is health and wellness in this world, and how they go about approaching it. I'm nobody's daddy, so you do whatever the fuck you feel like. But I know, for myself, I had a vaccine reaction back when I was like 4 years old, and
Oh, shit.
and ever since then, I was always kind of leery with pharmaceuticals. And then I had a failed drunken pill-induced suicide kind of thing when I was a teenager, and ever since then,
Oh, wow.
like even the smell of most pharmaceuticals for a number of years would make me nauseous. And I think the last time I actually had any kind of pharmacological medication, I was living in Georgia, and I had like strep throat or some kind of shit where I was having a problem talking for a number of weeks. And so I went to the doctor, and they gave me this steroid. I took one pill, and my testicles started to hurt, and I was just like, fuck this noise. And they're like, well, once you start, you can't stop. And I'm like, no, my testicles feel like someone kicked me in the nuts, and all I've been doing is just laying on a couch. I'm not fucking taking this shit. And so ever since then, I've just been, if I'm in an emergency situation and I'm not conscious, and I, do whatever the fuck you got to do, I guess I'll deal with it after the fact. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, I try to just eat clean and avoid just chemical excess and this and that, because it seems like those types of people are the ones that are actually kind of making life a little bit more difficult for all of us, all because
For sure.
I have no problem with people being prosperous. That's the way it should be. If you do good work, people should reward you. But there's a huge difference between prospering in business and being a profiteer, and clearly we live in a world full of profiteers nowadays. So
100%.
yeah.
The only thing I take is thyroid pills because I really need it. But other than that, like if I have pain and stuff, I just sleep through it, or I just, I don't take anything else at all.
Well, I think like one upside of the COVID scam was, at least I think a lot of people became aware of the abuse of big pharma and what's happening. So hopefully there's
Right.
more awareness around that now.
Well, it was so strange in this country. Pfizer went from the most hated, detested corporation to you can't question the science.
Mm-hmm. They have no universally applied principles. It just
Right.
changes from any situation to the next.
Right.
I mean, the fact they had to convince people with donuts to take the shots, it's crazy.
Yeah, and French
Right.
fries and burgers.
Right. Here's
I'm like-
$50. Yeah.
You guys are talking about being healthy while you're fucking telling
Right.
people
The last thing they
"We'll
want you
give
to do is
junk
to
food."
get out, go outside, exercise, do
Yeah.
any of the things. Like
While telling people body positivity and healthy at any
Right, right.
size, and
Oh
just
my
stuff your
god.
face and be 300 pounds.
Right. Yeah.
Again, like
Yeah.
I've always said, this is like a fever dream you can't wake up from. It's just weird.
Indeed. Indeed.
It's
Yeah.
a weird
Welcome
place.
in.
Weird
Yeah.
time.
We got. Let's see. Half Pine Forge Live joining us. Welcome
What's
in.
up?
Oh, I
Hello.
was just saying hi to one of the people that's been
Welcome.
popping in. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Hello.
Which evidently that is Celtic. Yeah, because he's here, but for whatever reason, the names don't match up on Rumble anymore. So like it'll pop up with their actual account name here in the studio, but then on the feed it'll be tied to who it is. So it's like, oh, it's a new person, but it's Celtic. Yeah, how we doing?
Yeah. Yeah. But Mike, it's up to you. Would you want to go in another hour, or do you want to cut it here, or
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually got to get going soon. I have a.
No worries.
we'll
No
cut it
worries.
right
Kind of-
here?
We
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
do
It's fine.
This is so much fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if that being the case, then by all means, please let everybody know where
Show yourself.
you found and how to get a hold of you and all the things.
I'm just on X at not Mike Harlow, or I'm on YouTube at Mike Harlow, just my name, Mike like Tyson, Harlow like Jane. I'm on Instagram at Mikey.Harlow. I have a show called Microaggressed. I'll be live on Thursday, and also on my locals with my subscribers, we do lots of fun stuff like movie nights, game nights. We suffered through watching the Oscars live together. It was torture. So I'm very into horror movies, so we'll watch horror movies, other stuff. Probably going to do Jackbox Games night this weekend. So join the squad.
Indeed. Well,
And you
thank
guys
you
are
so
awesome.
much.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great meeting you and
Thanks.
chat friends. Y'all are great.
Indeed. Yeah, no, it's a
Absolutely.
pleasure
Thanks
having you
for
here.
joining.
Hopefully we get you back down the line. For
sure.
another- and hopefully at that point in time, we'll get all this weird tech shit that's happening in our theater room sorted out, so maybe we can watch some body cams or something next time.
Oh, I'm so down for that.
Yeah, right. Of course, as for myself, you can always find me here with Toasty throughout the week, starting 8 p.m. Eastern, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I also can be found on Will of the Fans channel, bright and early, 11 a.m. in the morning, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Of course, Toasty likes to join in with us over there, especially on Thursday when we get petty and we do Wanker of the Week. And then on the weekends, I am a part of the Weekend Culture on Honey Badger Arcade, which also starts at 11 a.m. Eastern. Other than that, though, I do want to thank everybody who took time out of their day to join us, here on Rumble or over in the Exploitation Ghetto. We appreciate all the likes, shares, follows, retweets, or whatever, reposts, anything that you could do to show us a little bit of support. We definitely do encourage and appreciate greatly. But of course, great having you here this evening, and always a pleasure being here with you, Toast. But with that said, you all have a wonderful week going forward. Safe travels ahead. Be awesome as always. But of course, most important, the lady herself, Toasty. What do you got to say to everybody before we get the fuck out of here?
Bye, everyone.
Indeed.
No, you can find me. Hopefully, I get to do Saturday stream with Iron and the rest of the panel, because we haven't done it for like four weeks around there. 7:30 p.m. East. And guys, follow us. Follow me, because we are getting new people on Tuesdays, and it's exciting, and I'm excited about it. And we get to meet content creators and all that. So yeah, but we're always here, same time, same place. You guys already know. And with that said, let's wrap it up. That's it.
Enjoy some complimentary tacos and burritos on your way out. Feel free to get an extra one and throw it at
And follow Mike. Follow Mike.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, we'll see y'all.
Guys.
Bye bye. Do the thing.
Fear is down flip shells on the grill. Roadkill wipes the counter still. Truck parked under the cold moonlight. Dreams of fire, but they can't ignite. Tacos and heartbreaks, that's all we got. Two lost souls in a parking lot. Alyssa cried and the night stood still. Kicked from the concert against her will. Roadkill says, man, life ain't fair. Dan just shrugs, smoke fills the air. They used to sing, they used to play. Now it's salsa stains and bills to pay. Alyssa screams, the bouncer's blind. Toasted plays, she's left behind. Tacos and heartbreaks, that's all we got. Two lost souls in a parking lot. Alyssa cried and the night stood still. Kicked from the concert against her will.